Oxidation makes the infused leaf more coppery in colour. However, over-oxidising makes the leaf dull and loses character, so there's quite an art to getting the right level of oxidisation. I woke early and decided to go for a quick walk around the lodging where I stayed. The Greenfields estate was located in a very picturesque and pristine environment. With 82 hectares of tea under production, the estate rose to elevations over 6,000 feet above sea level. I was intrigued to hear that tea was classified as being low, mid or high grown based on the elevation of the tea factory, not where the tea bush was located. So tea could be classified as low grown if the tea factory is located at, say, 1,500 feet, even if the tea bush was growing at 4,000 feet. This is important because the primary determinant of tea quality is the elevation at where it grows. So high altitudes places the plant under more stress, which produces a high quality liquor and more character in the leaf. New tea bushes are grown from seedlings, taken from tea bushes known to produce tea that is high in quality and yield. Greenfields also grew other plants for crop diversity and soil nourishment.
There are 7 generations of leaf here. This is a 3 leaf and a bud. This is 2 leaves and a bud. This is also 2 leaves and a bud, which is but in weight it could be lesser than this, so this would remain on the tree. And these 4 generations also should remain on the tree for subsequent plucking.
Mark showed me which generations of leaf would be plucked. Then I got to see the tea pickers in action. The tea pickers plucked tea from 3 species of tea bush: Assam, a white jat, a hybrid called vegetatively propagated, and China jat. Jat is simply a term meaning place of origin. The China jat was smaller and produced less leaf, but is also known for its great intensity and flavour. The tea pickers pluck only 2 leaves in a bud. During dry season they pick around 3 kilograms in 2 hours. In cropping season this amount could be doubled. They carry up to 5 kilograms of the tea in bags that they have affixed to the head. We went for a tour of the tea pickers' village. The workers primarily live within the confines of the farm. They grow many of their own vegetables, and the kids attend school at a daycare centre provided by Greenfields Estate.
They live inside the private or government plantations, so they don't have a village or a community of their own. They live inside the company.
Yep.
So we thought what they really need is some sort of feeling of community and something they could look forward to, like a building or a symbol
Of the community.
So they decided they could have this.
In the afternoon, I left Greenfields bound for World's End Lodge. I work at World's End Lodge, and having equipped myself with a bunch of bananas and some drinking water, I started hiking. My hope was to catch a glimpse of the World's End. After some 2 hours of hiking, I stumbled across Ohia Estate, a small village where I was warmly welcomed. I was ushered into a room and generously offered tea and biscuits. Word must have spread really quickly, because before long, most of the village had squeezed into the room that I was in.
So I think this is the tea that I've been given. Thank you very much. I got some bread and some bananas.
They soon discovered that I was Australian, so they challenged me to a game of cricket. I headed back down the mountain to my hotel, where Raj was waiting there to take me to Kingsland Estate. He was a very endearing and knowledgeable man, starting his 26-year career as a tea picker and volunteering his time after hours to gain experience in tea factory production. Raj was able to produce a tea which fetched the highest price at Colombo auctions. He was also immensely passionate about organics and biodynamic farming. The roads to Kingsland were really bad, accessible only by four-wheel drive or large vehicle. After 1.5 hours of driving, a distance of 12 kilometres, we spotted Kingsland Estate. My journey with Raja to Kingsland Estate was really informative. We discussed the merits of organic farming. Raja said he was able to produce yields even greater than conventional farming. The plantation utilises biodynamic farming practices and is located 5,600 feet above sea level. It currently has around 25 hectares of its 110 hectares under production. Raja takes on a true artisan approach to preparing specialty tea. He employed natural withering techniques and used rolling machines with wooden battens to produce tea superior in aromatic and flavour. I toured the Avonlea factory and was impressed by how clean and organised the operation was. Despite the cleanliness, the wonderful sweet aroma of freshly processed tea surrounded me. It's something that really needs to be experienced to fully appreciate. After the tour, I learned more about how to evaluate the dry leaf. Teas that are wiry and twisted, consistent in length, and produce a bright coppery liquor are better. The presence of tips is also desirable. It comes from the bud of the leaf and adds complexity and character. I took part in another tasting of teas mainly from Kingsland Estate. We looked at the colour and clarity of each liquor, and we recorded our comments on sensory evaluation sheets. This really helped me to make a more detailed assessment of each tea.